Guys, today is Sunday and happy Sunday to you all. In today's video, I want us to talk about Ghana's preparation towards the two friendly matches they are going to play against Japan and also South Korea. But before we jump into it, don't forget to like, subscribe and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. You're watching SportsCornerGH. Quickly, let's jump into it and begin with a trending video of the day. Let's check this out.
I don't know mobile.
Yeah,
oh yeah, it's no mobile. Hey, Kudus. Bye bye. I am sure who see you,
So guys, that is the trending video. Yes, Mohammed Kudus, yesterday he did not play for Tottenham. We all saw him in the stadium, and this looks like it happened after the game because he was wearing the same dress he was wearing when we saw him in the stadium, and he was speaking to the lady and told the lady that Miyari, I'm sick, and that is the reason why I did not play, because that was what the lady was asking. But then this video is going viral and people are talking, and I fear women, and this and that. Oh, have composure, have patience, nothing will happen. But then guys, that is the trending video concerning Mohammed Kudus, and that is just by the way. Now let's get into business. Let's talk about Thomas Partey. Yesterday he played for Villarreal against Espanyol. And trust me, Thomas Partey once again in the middle of that pitch controlled the whole game, and guess what? Villarreal won that game. When they played in the UCL and they lost to Pafos, what did I say? I said because Thomas Partey did not start in that game, that is the reason why they lost. Villarreal is a good team, but with Thomas Partey in it, it is a better team. And yesterday, that is what we saw. Good performance from Thomas Partey. He was rated 7.4 by Flash Score. Correct ratings. And that is not all. When it comes to minutes, he played the full 90 minutes. Area draws, he won all 100%. Accurate long passes, he won all. Accurate passes completed, 87%. Total touches of the ball, 57. Accurate passes, 41. Passes into the final third, 7. Draws 1, 7. 4 recoveries. Aerial draws 1, 3. Clearances 3. Thomas Partey was just everywhere, the octopus himself. And you could see he's a very important part of the Villarreal team. Yesterday they won by 2-0, all thanks to Thomas Partey and the work he did in the middle of the pitch. You know, players like Thomas Partey are normally not praised enough just because they don't have goals attached to their performances. But then what he does on and off the ball needs to be talked about. And I'm happy that he's putting in the work. I always say this, he's the strongest player I have known, especially this year. Looking at what he's going through, he comes on that pitch and becomes a professional, plays very well, as if he has nothing to worry about. But then guys, that is the update that has to do with Thomas Partey. He featured for Villarreal yesterday against Espanyol. They won that game by 2-0, and he was rated 7.4 by Flash Score. Now let's move away from that and talk about the Black Stars, the most important one. This month they are going to play two friendly games, one against Japan, one against South Korea. Now the first video you are seeing on your screen is the technical team leaving Ghana. Yesterday I told you that they are leaving Ghana. Yes, they are leaving Ghana to Japan, where they are going to camp and also prepare for those games. So that is team manager Aminu Shado and also the technical team who are here in Ghana leaving. That is not all. Players who were met at the airport also leaving with the technical team. Player number 1, Prince Owusu of Medeama. Yes, Prince Owusu was part of the Black Stars the last time we played in the World Cup qualifiers. I mean, just the ended one. He was part of the team. Even, you know, the birthday, you know, the players were around him. He even did the orientation, like that whole dancing thing. He was part of the squad. And he's a player of Medeama, very good player, from those who actually, you know, watch the Ghana Premier League. I'm not going to stand here and say I watch it. I don't watch the Ghana Premier League. That is the honest truth. But then for those who watch it, they sing high praise of this player called Prince Owusu and what he's all about. So I'm happy that he has been called again. Definitely he's doing something right. He's doing something the coaches have seen. That is not all. There is another player part of him. He's called Calvin Nkrumah. Calvin Nkrumah plays for Medeama. Now, Calvin Nkrumah was part of the Black Satellite that won the All-African Games. In fact, they won gold last 2 years. If I'm not lying, last 2 years or last year. I think that's if my memory is serving me right. But he was part of the team. So definitely Desmond Ofe knows this player very well. And Desmond Ofe is also part of the technical team. So you understand why a player like Kelvin Nkrumah is part of the squad. Now, Kelvin Nkrumah is a left winger, a very good player as that. And these are some of the videos of him with Mediama and the dribbles. You understand what he's all about, the way he dazzles and razzles. He's a very good player from what I've seen, the video I've seen, how people talk about him. Excellent too. So far, this is another report concerning players who are part of the squad. The squad is not out yet. That is the honest truth. The squad is not out yet. But then we are receiving reports based on 1 or 2 or 3 players who are part of the squad. We already talked about Prince Kwabena Edu. We are talking about Prince Owusu. We are talking about Kelvin Nkrumah. Definitely the core team will be part of the team. And also some players, be it returning players, be it new players, definitely we are going to see them in the squad. But then we are still waiting for Otuado and the Ghana Football Association to drop the squad, which is very, very important. But then guys, this is the update you need to know about the Black Stars. That is the contingent from Ghana here have left. Technical team, some players from the Ghana Premier. Now you might be asking, what about Benjamin Asari? Today, Benjamin Asari is going to be in goal post for Accra House of Folk because they are going to play against Asante Kotoko, which I'm going to talk about shortly. But then guys, these are some of the information you need to know about the Ghana Black Stars as they prepare for their game against Japan and also South Korea. Now, let's talk about the big one, the Super Clash. Accra House of Folk versus Asante Kotoko. It's a big one. Today, 4 p.m. at the Accra Sports Stadium. Now, that is what everyone is talking about. Everyone. Accra House of Folk, Asante Kotoko. People are singing, oh, Fabu, Fabulous, Phobia, Masters, like everywhere. But guess what? Benjamin Asari, who I know definitely is part of the squad, but did not travel because he's playing in this particular one. This is a big game in Ghana. So there is no way he will just be allowed to go, with the Black. Definitely he can travel later, but then he needs to feature in this one. And I get how everyone is making this about him. People are like, Asante Kotoko share Benjamin Asari, the clean sheet, they are going to talk about the goalkeeping. I'm telling you this. Not all goalkeepers can clean sheet throughout a season. It's difficult to do it. Like, the chances of doing it is like almost to impossible. Definitely you are going to consider goal. But then you see, the standard he set for himself with the whole clean sheeting is what is lingering on the mind of a lot of Ghanaians. But regardless of that fact, it's going to be an entertaining one. Now, let me tell you a bit of history and also head-to-head between Asante Kotoko and also Accra House of Folk going into that game. So far between them, they have played 118 games. Accra House of Folk has won 38 of that. Asante Kotoko has won 40. And also draw is 40. Let's see what happens today. Who do you think is winning? Accra House of Folk or Asante Kotoko? Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me. My name is Adam. Today is Sunday. Once again, happy Sunday to you all. And also don't forget, we have been nominated for Best Sports or Gaming Creators of the Year. And this is how you can vote. So please make sure you vote. I have rich subscribers. I always say this. You guys are rich. So 1 vote is 1 CD. If you use the link and the link is not working, you can use the short code you see live here on your screen and enter the code and vote for SportsCornerGH. So I want to thank you all for joining me. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next one with more updates concerning the Ghana Black Stars as they prepare for Japan and South Korea. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go vibe.